What's going on, everybody? Back at you again with another video. This is going to be another movie review, and so I apologize, like if I sound a little like congested or if I cough or something. It's because fighting allergies. Allergy season now is absolutely shitty and everything. So I apologize, like if I cough or if I sound a bit crappy. But anyway, I decided to do a movie review on a movie that I actually saw recently. It's actually a documentary movie, but that is of Jackie Chan's My Story, and I found this on eBay for pretty dirt cheap. It was pre-owned because this is extremely rare and hard as hell to find. Same with My Stunts, which I have as well, and I'll be doing a separate video on that. So if you guys want to see that, definitely stick around and be on the lookout for a review for that coming soon. But uh, this one I was really excited about. I ordered My Stunts last year. I didn't watch it because I wanted to see this first because I know this was the first documentary of him, and yeah, so this is a all region DVD, and it has two sides to it. There's also two versions. That's 2-in-1, as it says right here. It's the English and Mandarin versions of the film, so that's pretty awesome. And what the movie's basically about is it's a documentary about Jackie Chan's life and how he got started into the industry and how he became a stuntman first, and then from then on, went into doing movies and talking about the movies that he's done. It goes over the stunts and everything that he's done that were absolutely insane. And I think it's a very good documentary. There is another DVD release of this. It's from Hong Kong Legends. It's also out of print too. It's a double feature of this and My Stunts included. That's actually from overseas, so I don't have that because you have to have a region-free player. I don't have a region-free player, unfortunately, but I decided to just pick this up, and I got it for pretty dirt cheap, and it was in used condition. So like, it has some scratches on it, but it works pretty fine though. And I'll show you guys the back. This is what it looks like. It has Chinese writing and then the English writing down below, which is awesome. And here's the side. And here's the disc. It's pretty straightforward, nothing too fancy about the disc, but it's okay. Doesn't have to be anything special. But it says that the Mandarin version 72 minutes and that the English version is 74 minutes. So yeah, it's pretty short. But it's directed by Jackie and produced by Jackie himself. And also associate producers are one of them is Bay Logan. A lot of you probably know him if you're a fan of Hong Kong martial arts cinema. He's an aficionado for that. And Peter Eugene Poon is also one of the associate producers, and you have a whole bunch of celebrities talking about him. You got some bits of being with Sylvester Stallone and a whole bunch of other people talking about him, and it's really awesome. Jay Leno, um, a whole bunch of people talking about how he's a great guy and everything like that. Stanley Tong, the director of Rumble in the Bronx, Super Cop, First Strike, he talks a little bit about him, and that's really cool to see. And it's really interesting to check out this documentary. It's very, very good. And I've seen it going up for, excuse me, I've seen it going up for quite a bit of money too. So if you find it for dirt cheap, I suggest getting it because it's worth a lot of money. It's hard as hell to find. So if you find it, you're pretty lucky. And if you take your chances, I recommend you buy it as soon as you find it dirt cheap because it's probably unlikely you'll find it very cheap ever again. So unless if you dug around some more, but uh, but yeah, I had really fun with this. A lot of the stuff, I knew about him already. Being in opera school and martial arts school and training, and then being a stuntman, and then going into movies and stuff like that. All of that stuff I already knew prior to this, but it was still pretty interesting to see, and also going over the movies that he was doing in the early '70s that weren't doing so well, like Spiritual Kung Fu, Snake Rain Arts and Shaolin, New Fist of Fury, The Killer Meteors, To Kill with Intrigue. Those ones weren't doing as well. Same with like Shaolin Wooden Men, but I know that those movies didn't make Jackie Chan who he is. Like movies like Snake and the Eagle's Shadow and Drunken Master 1, those movies made him who he is, and that stuff I had already known. But it was still pretty cool to see, and you also see a bit of Jackie's dad in there, and may he rest in peace, of course, because he's no longer with us, hasn't been with us for quite a long time, sadly. But yeah, I just find it entertaining as hell. So if you want to be educated, and if you're a big Jackie Chan or martial arts movie aficionado like me and a whole bunch of other YouTubers out there, you got Hong Kong Cinema Appreciation Society, Terrible Infant, Perry Fan 49, the Fanatical Dragon, and all those guys. I'm sure all of you guys have already seen this movie by now, and or if not, you have it somewhere. But for any Jackie Chan fan, you owe it to yourself to definitely getting it and watching it. Or even if you're not even a Jackie Chan fan, or even like a martial arts movie aficionado, it's still a very good documentary to watch, regardless of being into this particular genre or not. I think it's worth it, very, very much so. And, it's just very interesting. Jackie Chan's my guy. I know there's a lot of, people saying stuff about him, about, political views, and, you know, um, like the relationship, with his kids aren't always perfect, but it is what it is. People aren't perfect. And even I know that. Jackie Chan. He's just like regular people like you and me. Like just with like a lot more money and stuff like that. So, yeah, Jackie Chan is the man. You definitely gotta check this documentary out. And I know that some people are selling this on eBay. I'm actually gonna be keeping this because I'm a Jackie Chan collector. So I mean, I owe it to myself having it and buying it because I want to support Jackie the most I can. But yeah, so if you guys have seen this documentary, let me know what you think of it in the comments below. And if you are interested in purchasing a copy, definitely search around on the internet, eBay, and a whole bunch of other websites. I'm sure you could probably track down a copy or so. But just be aware it's going to be pretty expensive if you find it brand new. But if you find it pre-owned, I recommend getting it that way. I mean, despite it being pre-owned, I know a lot of people, including myself, don't really like buying pre-owned stuff, but if it's gonna be like $70 or $100 or something, then like you owe it to yourself, and it's better to stick with the pre-owned than spend that much money, because that's a lot of fucking money. So yeah, and this was released in 1998, and um, a year before I was born. So fun little fact there. This was a straight to video release movie, and I like this edition. It's let's see, Media Asia Television, yeah, and Megastar Video Distribution. The logo's right there and right there, so it's pretty cool. And it's Tai Sang Video Marketing. It's a sticker right there, and yeah, I like these DVDs, and it says it has the letter I there for it's suitable for all ages. Yeah, I think it's really cool. So, it's definitely a hidden gem that's out there somewhere. So, if you find it, you're pretty lucky. So, anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching, and stay tuned for more movie reviews and stuff like that coming up soon. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.